Hey YouTube! Aha, I'm back. Okay, what's been going on in my life? There's all kinds of things always going on. It's like, my life, like, if you had to be in it, you would be so super stimulated, you'd feel ADHD. And then if you knew how focused I was, you would wonder how I did it. Like, my son is at his dad's house, and my daughter's at her dad's house, and, her dad, because my two oldest have a different dad than my youngest. Um, their dad, their dad's being a dick, but Adrian's dad is actually like in a communicative type of mood. So like he's decided he's military. He's leaving soon, and so he wants to type up papers about like rights to see Adrian and stuff, and that's cool. Like I don't mind dealing with him. His wife is a little bit insane, but he personally is not that bad as long as I'm not dating. So my kids are like all spread out. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, I'm working in the ER lab right by trauma and the psych room, which is an experience. So, but it's really chill in there. Like it would seem like the ER lab is more like uptight and rigid, and they are, like when we're down to business. But like all day we're like cracking jokes and trying to keep each other, helping each other out or figuring out problems or stuff like that. It's actually very chill. There's a totally different kind of mood there than there is in the core lab, which is huge, and you have so many dynamics to work with. There's so much going on. There's regular patients. Like ER, we see those patients like maybe 3 times max. Because then they get checked into the hospital and then they're seen by core lab. So, you know, it, it's mostly people we see once or twice. You don't recognize names the way you do in core lab, and I appreciate that more than you can understand. Because I hate to see, especially because we have a huge children's hospital and a huge pediatric oncology system. I hate to see the same names over and over, especially when I know how young they are. So, like, that really affects me. So I'm happy. I went up to the core lab actually to fill in for someone today, and I was like, hold on, let me do a shake. Let me do a shake now. Okay, there we go. It looks more like me, except I have a kink in my hair. But so I went to the core lab to fill in for someone today, and they're like one complicated situation after the other. Like I'm doing a differential where I read the cells off the CBC on a slide, and there's a weird cell there, so I have to get a path review twice. Then I'm trying to reach somebody for a panic value, and it's like it wasn't like part of the hospital, so everybody was on lunch, and I'm like trying to call and make them aware that their patient is actually very sick. And then there were fluids coming in, and I was like by the time I was out of there, I was like, into the ER. And the ER is literally about the size of my bedroom. Literally. So there are 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 analyzers in this little space. And counters, because nothing can be on the floor. And you have an accessioning area, so you have like where we actually receive our own samples, because everything has to be tracked. So we receive the samples, and then we take them to where they need to go, or we send them up to the core lab. We don't do any coag there, so no PTs, no PTTs. I'm speaking Greek now for anybody who cares. So yeah, it's a totally different, like everything is right next to you. Like I'm touching my printer, it's like I'm touching my analyzer. I'm touching this, I'm touching another analyzer. Like it's that close that you are in a very constricted space. There should be at least 3 people in there, although rarely is there. It's usually 2. So you have 2 people like really moving to get everything in the ER done. But for some reason it's more chill. I don't get it. Whatever. Let's see, what else? I'm supposed to be editing. See the stuff on my bed? That's like Morgan's supposed to be editing her play. Morgan doesn't feel like it. Morgan's a little tired from the day. But I'm going to. I'm going to do it. What else? Oh, Mitch has a show on Saturday with his new band called Into the Depths. Okay, it's his new band, so I have to check it out. I'm checking it out while I'm recording. I know you feel happy about that. It's called Into the Depths. I was right. Score as a girlfriend. So I have to go to the show, but I don't know anybody else that's going to be there, and I thought, like, my little buddy was going to be there, but she's not. She works at midnight, and I'm not going to know anybody. Oh, social anxiety. And I can't drink. So, I mean, I won't be drinking, but I can't drink because my doctor's testing me for all kinds of things because I'm having, like, real issues with my legs. So, like, real issues. And so, like, I fear that I will be in a wheelchair as I walk down the aisle. For real, though. So I can't be drinking or anything like that. Like, I need to, you know, I need to find out what the tests are. I don't want to affect them with metabolites of alcohol products. So, anyway, so that's going on. It's a little stressful. I don't really get stressed. I diagnose myself very well. My doctor and I know each other very well, so I can walk in and say, I think we should do this. And then he says, so what do I need to give you? And I don't ask for, like, painkillers or anything like that. Like, I can tell him what antibiotic I need. And usually I've done some pre-testing because that's just what I do. And he laughs at me. He's like, have I given you anything for OCD? Oh yeah, I have. So funny. Yeah, so we're very close. So when I diagnose myself and I come in and I say, well, I think it could be this or this or this, I also say, I think we should run this, this, and this. And if I don't know, then I'm like, you know, what do you think we should do? Sometimes he's like, this is a mystery. This is fun. And it's not so much fun for me, because usually it's because I'm in pain. But he's an awesome doctor. He's probably the best doctor I've ever had. His partner earned his medical degree and his PhD in pathology simultaneously while maintaining a wife and several children and being in the military. Now that's bomb. And I go to him for, like, really serious stuff. So he's very good. So I feel very comfortable there. So I bet I gotta go back because my legs are just, they're not good right now. So anyway, that's it. That was so random. I'm sorry. I hate when I do that, but I kind of love it because it's me. I'm just like dumping a whole bunch of stuff on you. Like, this is what's going on. This is all the stuff you need to know. And there's not really anything you don't need to know, I guess, because it's my channel. So you don't need to know my address or my phone number, but you can know that I don't have a cell phone because I've decided never to get it hooked back up. I've actually done 4 months almost without it, and I feel good. But I am getting a track phone for emergencies, like one driving and stuff. But besides that, like, if you call me at home, if you don't reach me, I'm not here. So, because somebody else is bound to answer it anyways. If I don't want to answer it, somebody else will, and they'll be like, yeah, you're back there in the bedroom. And so, anyway, that's pretty much it. That's it. So, after Mitch plays his show, while he's playing, I'm gonna get some clips for you so that you can see it and somehow link it to NX2 of the ride so you can see it. But he'll probably be like, no, don't, because he's so shy that you can't tell by the video. Okay, now I've almost talked for 10 minutes, so I really have to go now. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll try to maintain better contact. I know I suck at this, but, like, my shifts keep changing, and I keep changing areas that I'm working in. It's exhausting. My brain hurts and my body hurts. So, and I'll keep you posted on what the doctor says, but I won't know till next week. So let's not hold our breath because we'll pass out before we die. And I'll let you know as soon as I know something. Okay? Bye.